scenario with them, like hanging out, chilling, chit-chatting, just doing normal people things like best friends. In my dream, lah, that was what
With that being said, this movie that you are starring in has got some crazy famous people. We've got Kevin Hart, we've got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Were you able to interact with them as well, or at any point in time?
I wish I did meet them in person. That would be super cool. But we did all this kind of remotely. So I had to do it in Malaysia. But the closest that I have got to meet Dwayne and also Kevin is a banter piece that we did, promo for this DC League of Super Pets. So that's probably the closest that I got to interact with them lah. Yeah, that was the closest actually.
So you
But
didn't
actually-
like manage to get their phone number and be like bro lah.
Nah, man, phone numbers are not that important actually. I managed to had a whole scenario with them, like hanging out, chilling, chit-chatting, just doing normal people things like best friends. In my dream, lah, that was what
See, bro, the reason why we asked that, because the three of us here, we like to name drop. So next time we could have name drop, like, we know Sean knows Kevin, so therefore we know Kevin.
You know Kevin, okay, alright. I see how that works in Malaysia, huh?
Yeah, bro, of course. You're like, do you know Henry Golding? Because I know Henry Golding. Through me, Ryan knows Henry Golding, you know?
Yeah. I said hi to him as I passed by a table.
So, let's talk about your character in the movie, right?
Okay.
The first name is Waffles. Brutally
Yes.
honest doggo. Who went from Metropolis, who relocated from Subang Jaya.
Yeah. From Subang Jaya all the way.
It's
he
so cool, right?
relocated to Metropolis.
Subang
That
Jaya.
is as Malaysia as you get.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my question.
Subang.
My question to you is: did you add Malaysian touch to your character? Was there maybe like la in your sentences or some kind of Malaysian reference, like
you cut Q.
No cutting queue. Basically, obviously, we put it in. We localized it a little bit because this is actually the first time that Warner Bros has selected a Malaysian cast member to be a part of a localized film for Malaysia, specifically for Malaysia.
Right.
So it will only be shown in Malaysia, but I think it's awesome because we get to showcase our country, our character, or our accent, or our language, or the way we speak. So in DC League of Super Pets, I'm very much Malaysian. I can't disclose like the specific lines that I say.
I was just about to ask you to give us a demo, Alam.
I can't.
Okay, maybe just the voice then.
Paris will ban me right now.
Maybe the voice of your character?
Can or not?
The voice of the character is basically me. Dude.
Ah.
I think that is as real as it gets. What you hear is what you get, because it's the same for Dwayne's voice. It is the same for Kevin's voice. They kind of voice themselves inside this animated film. So I will have words like je,
Oh.
macam tu je, macam tu kan. Very very Malaysian, very mixed. It's not
Wow.
pure Malay. It's very mixed, like how we speak.
Yeah.
Sometimes we selit some Melayu inside,
Yeah.
in our sentences and stuff. So that is what I did lah. I input that into the character of Waffles.
Would you know why Subang Jaya? Why not Klang? Why not Petaling Jaya? I'm a bit upset,
Oh, trigger. This guy from Klang lah. That's why.
Don't be upset, man. Because honestly, when I got this part, they just said you're Waffles, and me being all excited because I can't stray away too far from the script that was kind of done already.
Yeah.
But I have to give myself a character backstory, So when I deliver the line, so to say, I have some weight to it.
Yeah.
So I went overzealous and I created my own backstory.
Wow, tell us about that.
I think the closest thing that I can think of someone relocating to another country, I tried to relate it more to myself because I didn't have to specifically come up with a special accent, like tak ada lah macam tu kan. So I was kind of playing myself in a way, and I thought, why not put on some of my own personal history, and I grew up around Subang, and I talk like that. People around me talk like that as well, and it's just from me, and I just translate it into
Okay.
the character, and so that's how it was done.